Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I realize that pretty much everybody wants to improve their cardio. They want to be able to go into the gym, do the sparring rounds, do the pad work, and just not feel, oh my God, that kind of fatigue. So today we're going to talk about 3 very simple tips for beginners and intermediate people who want to improve their cardio fast. So bumping up your stamina. Of course, you can put in the time. You can do the running. You can put in the mean rounds at the gym. You can work and work and work, but none of it is going to matter if you don't do the things I'm going to tell you today first. And this is just mistakes that many people make as they enter the sport. Any striking sport, really, doesn't matter if it's boxing, kickboxing, MMA, anything where you're letting your hands and your feet go, you're going to stumble into these problems over and over and over, unless you correct them right away. And the very first thing we're going to talk about today, my first tip to increase your stamina, is talking about proper breathing. Now, you might be going, well, of course, I understand how to breathe in and out, not a big deal. But what I see very often when people are learning, especially when they start sparring, is they hold their breath or they forget to really blow the air out, which reminds you to inhale. So there's a reason you see high-level fighters, when they're hitting, they're making noise. It's gonna really help you when you out to remember to inhale in. It makes your mechanics of breathing that much more simple, in my opinion. So if you guys are struggling with your breathing, you're going, shoot, sometimes I end up doing that. You hold your breath, which is terrible for your cardio. I mean, I can punch probably for 10 minutes straight, but if you ask me to hold my breath for 10 seconds and throw max punches, I'm going to be done. I'm going to be on the floor, probably passed out. So what you want to make sure you do is, you don't have to actually yell. You don't have to, You don't have to do that if you're self-conscious about it. But actively thinking about the exhale is going to help you remember to inhale, and just that simple thing will increase your stamina, bump, that much faster. The next tip, and this is again something that when I spar with beginners, I go, oh, they look like they're hurting, and they actually verbalize at the end, oh, my shoulders. People forget to relax the arms. And if you're just, entering sparring, you're scared about defense, you're tight, you're stiff, and it's very difficult not to fatigue and to feel your stamina just go kaboom when your arms are locked in place. So learn to relax your arms whenever you're here, except for just before impact where the shot's about to hit you and you flex for a second. Aside from that, relax. Let your arms just sort of hang out. Again, even when I punch, I'm relaxed. I tighten and then I'm relaxed. All of that, except for the last couple inches, can be fairly relaxed. And the same thing, like I was saying, on defense, relax there. But in particular, where many people make their mistake is just holding their hands up. They're really rigid. You should be able to tell it in my look right now that my arms are too rigid. They're working too hard. Relax them. Pull them tighter to the body. So you suck them in, and I just let them hang here as opposed to really fighting to keep them up and flexing. When you can accomplish this, you will not feel your arms burn out crazy fast, and that in turn will make you feel like you have better stamina. And the final tip for today, to get that stamina up without actually having to put in road work or work harder at the gym, is to remember your rechamber. Now, you might go again, very simple technique, I don't need to hear more about it, but let's talk in depth because you might not fully understand yet. So when I throw a big shot, to pull back, that doesn't take too much energy because I'm controlling the shot and my body's staying in place. But when I let this arm get away from me, my whole body is now falling. And now I have to engage my lower body to lift it back up, and I have to fight that momentum of swinging through. So when you can remember, even on kicks to a certain extent, don't let them just whoosh and completely pull you out of position. Even on a big ground kick, you're still staying here. My head stays here, my body goes through, as opposed to something like, oh, where I'm falling to the side. Remember to control your techniques, hit, pull back. On front kicks, kick, pull back. Don't kick and fall through. Every time you forget your reach chamber, it's going to feel that much harder to execute the technique, and it's going to wear down your stamina that much faster. 3 super simple ways to get that stamina feeling like it's boosted up. Now, of course, don't be lazy. You've got to go and put the road work in. I have videos on what I recommend for very effective, efficient road work sessions that don't take a long time, that don't require you running kilometer, going and going for 40, 50 minutes. Fast, concise. It'll help you get that cardio up very quick. You can also work harder at the gym. I'm going to start putting together some follow along bag work videos, which will challenge you and give you an idea of the pace you should be setting. But if you do everything I mentioned today, you are going to be on your way as a beginner to not fatiguing as quickly, and your stamina will feel that much better. I hope everybody out there found this video very helpful. These are essential things that even if you're somebody who's intermediate or advanced out there, that you should be teaching to other people to help them improve that much faster. If you enjoyed the episode, please give it a like. If you haven't already, join the channel, get subscribed. Train hard, guys, and I'll see you back here soon for another episode.